Good day, everybody. It's after first pitch already. Sorry I wasn't able to get to you before first pitch, but I still uploaded the video for you guys. Here's today's model. Sunday, June 8th, 2025. Let's look at yesterday's results really quick. Yesterday's prediction predicted 7.31 home runs. And it fell right on cue. We hit one. Everything in green is one. So we hit near Diaz. I was a little worried about playing him. He was at the bottom of the list, so I was kind of worried. But I was like, why not? You see that plus 1100 down there for Liam Hicks? I always take those. So we hit Diaz, Clemens, Chapman, Lowe. That's Brandon. There's a lot of Lowe's in there, but Brandon, Cal, Riley, Suzuki, and Schwarber. So the model actually fell right where we wanted it to fall, right on cue. Worked perfectly. In regards to the predictor, here we have it. Here's today's results. I'm having a problem with T. McGill and Tyler McGill and Trevor McGill as the starting pitchers. It's hard for my system to identify the difference between the two. So I'm working on that little snippet. As you can see, I added an odds section here. Look at me go. I'm not able to pull all the odds, but I'm working on it. Once I'm able to get all the odds, then you guys will be able to see every odds, current time, when I pull it, and see the current odds. So we got a few. We don't got them all. So we're working on that, and we're going to get that done. We're going to get that done. That's a check mark. That's definitely not. That's on my list. We're definitely going to get that done. I added a save results button, so now we can literally just press save results, and boom, I can save it to an Excel file, which is super awesome. What else? We changed to batter pool, so we can see the exact total of batter in the batter pool. Expected home runs today is 6.87, so we're looking anywhere between 5 and 8 home runs today, which sounds like another profitable day. But here's you guys' picks per game, per pitcher, per batter. But I'm having an issue with the T. McGill, so you're not going to see any T. McGills in the starting pitchers. So we just excluded those games. The weather has already been pulled. Let's see here on EMV factor. The 0.8s are below average, 1.5 is above average. It looks like we got a lot of little mix and matches. No 1.0s though. I might change that weight scale, but it really doesn't matter because it's only 0.8 or 1.5, so it doesn't really have a big impact on the final score or disposition of batters. But here's your full list today. Like Bobby, I tried to look up Bobby. He wasn't in there. Manzardo wasn't in there today, so maybe they're just wasn't updated. I see that a lot, and then when I get in there to bet or I look at the game, then they're listed there. Sometimes it's just good to take the odds late. You can get some good profit by taking some picks after the first inning, taking some home run guys after the first inning, just pick them up in the second inning, and their odds automatically go up after their first plate appearance. Sometimes that's a really tricky way to improve your odds. But here's all you guys for today, and sorry, I wanted to keep the video kind of short, just due to the fact that YouTube takes forever to upload, and then to put it all together, it just takes some time. So I'm gonna start keeping these videos a lot shorter, probably like 5 to 8 minutes total. But yeah, we're expecting 7 home runs today, which is generally about right. This is going to be a good day, as always. It's always a profitable day. You just got to make sure you pick the right ones. As you see in this list right here, there's a lot of gaps between, who we look at the top guys. None of our top 10 even hit. 11 hit, 15 hit, 16 hit, and 19 hit. So these are some things that I'm going to use in the future to kind of identify that, that range, the 14s and that middle gap between 11 and 20 might be what I start running into, 11 and 20, and then play some of these lower tier guys. Think about it, out of all these batters, look how many actually homered. So you have to, you got to be smart about your picks. But having all these picks gives you a clear identity that, it's really randomized, man. Like, you don't know who's going to hit a home run. Nobody can predict a home run. There's no locks. So and that's also an example to show you guys, like, there's no such thing as locks. When you're a capper and you know how to put things together like this, there's no locks. Absolutely zero locks. It's just random, but you can pick some guys and hopefully you can win like I do. Generally, I don't have a problem, putting in 20, 30 batters at 30 cents each and coming away with a profit. I'll do that every day, but I'm not going to sit there and put, $30 on 30 batters, even though it still would earn a profit. The model just, I don't feel, is at that level yet, because I just got it going. Really, I just really got it going. But results, when I see these expected home runs, that's I put a formula together. I have to go back through the code to figure out what formula I put together, but it's accurate as hell. This thing right here is super, super duper accurate. When I say 6.8, you'll see it's going to fall within that range. I promise you, it never fails. Out of these lists, I never have a one-hit day, like one name, two names. No, it goes, man. But anyway, I don't want to keep your ears bleeding. Thanks for checking my page out. Like and subscribe. This is daily. We're going to bring them out daily. I appreciate all you guys even taking the time out to look at this model that I've created. And, we're going to steady tweak it daily. This is like, instead of playing video games, running around on Call of Duty, I take the time and try to build a model that's, that's profitable. And it is. It really is. And it takes up some good time and, some thought processes and thinking outside the box and, putting things together. It really works. But that's it, man. You guys have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. If you stayed this long, I really appreciate you guys. Have a great week ahead. Don't let too much stress you out. Read some of these motivational quotes on the screen here and keep yourself encouraged, man. Stay encouraged and stay motivated, guys. All right. Take it easy until next time. Sports Syndicate. We're out.